as we go right into our presentation. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Seko, and by the special grace of God, I'll be hosting this meeting. As I make this presentation, I have other co-hosts that will be taking some segments with me as we make progress on this presentation. All right. So at this point, I want to specially welcome everyone on this call to the Bitcoin World family. This is a family. We are not just people gathering together. We all are on a movement. And I just want to, quickly draw your attention to what brought about Bitcoin wealth. I know everyone on this call in one way. This thing was muted. All right. So I believe that, at one point or the other, some of us have come to that point that we said enough of all the promises. Can we do something unique? Can we do something that is worth our time? Can we do something that is working? And is important, at every point in your life where you come to the point where you can do what we call self reappraisal. You are reappraised what you have been doing. Have you been making progress, or you have been in circles? That is what has made Bitcoin world to be the game changer for everyone. Because see, some of us are tired of the failed promises. We want to do something that works. We want to do something that will stand the test of time. We want to do something that will outlive every one of us. We are done with the shortcuts. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no free money anywhere. There is no free money. I meet people sometimes, they say, "Oh, Dr. Seko, can I just get something that I will just put my money and it's bringing me money?" Where do you think he's getting the money from? People are seated somewhere turning around the monies to bring you money. And over time, the moment they get sick and tired, they just close shops on you. And we end up coming back crying, "Oh, these guys have cheated me. Oh, these guys have disappointed me." But the truth be told, have you ever stood out to say, what can I do, or how can I identify that system that will work independent of human interference? And that's what makes a system a system. And I'm super, super excited today because Bitcoin World has come to bring about that solution. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think you have seen anything or heard anything yet, you hadn't seen anything yet until after this presentation. You'll be blown away because, one, we have the answer to your concern. We have the answer to your prayers. With Bitcoin World, ladies and gentlemen, we all are at home. So just like we said there, is built by the people for the people. You and I build this system. It's not owned by any CEO. It's not owned by any country. It's not owned by any company. You and I on this call, it doesn't matter if you're coming here for the first time. You have just come home to your business. And if there's anything I want to tell everyone on this call tonight is join the movement, because here we are turning community into what? Bitcoin world. This is amazing. This is huge. Just like I said earlier on, Bitcoin World is not just a platform, it is a movement built for the people, built for you and I, founded by Bitcoin believers. We are creating a global ecosystem where communities come together to earn, grow, succeed in Bitcoin as one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not heard me since, listen keenly here. Here is where we have come together as community to earn, grow, and succeed in Bitcoin as one. I'm not talking about any altcoin. I'm telling you about the king of all cryptos. So this calls for your attention to be right here on this presentation tonight, because I'm not talking about USDT, neither am I talking about Solana or any other coin. I'm talking about the king, the heartbeat of the crypto space, the future of money, even though nobody's saying anything about it, because one, the big guys are mopping up the market, because what? They want to maintain dominance. And if you are not here tonight, and if you're not paying attention, you are doing yourself a disfavor, because what I'm about to show you will launch you to that financial freedom of your dream. So guys, here we are combining decentralized system with scalable ecosystem expansion. We are shifting the power back to individuals. Remember, there was a time way back 2009 and 11, there was a time where the power of Bitcoin were into the hands of individuals. But over time, out of ignorance, people gave up their power. And today, Bitcoin world, this is another chance. This is the second chance. If you have ever prayed for the second chance, I want to tell everyone on this call tonight, here comes the second chance. Because here we are giving back the power of owning Bitcoin back to individuals, enabling anyone. Remember, guys, enabling anyone, independent of your capacity, to participate in the future of Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you tonight, if this is the only thing you heard from this presentation, I believe it's good enough for your decision. Nothing else. Here, we don't call you here to hype anything. There are no hypes. These are truth and statement of facts. These are true realities. You can relate with it. Yes, because like we said here, this is where community becomes what? Opportunity. This is where people grow together. This is the people's plan. So if you are here and you said, oh, there is another business, no, there is no business yet. Bitcoin World is still in the stage of opportunity. And I want to encourage everyone on this call tonight to take advantage of that opportunity. Now, someone may ask Dr. Seko, how do I get started in here? Now, there are three key ways to get this thing called Bitcoin. Make no mistakes. This thing is the future of money. And you must, of a necessity, own Bitcoin, or else you will tell your unborn generation stories that will touch the hearts. And I don't think you want to be that kind of person. So one of the key ways to get Bitcoin, which we know right from inception, is by mining Bitcoin. But like we say today, it requires expensive equipment and high electricity costs. Time will not permit me to explain in details. Or the second way, by buying Bitcoin. Anyone, any minute, any time. You can buy even a fraction of 0.00001 is available in the market for you to buy. There are no limit. But the question be asked, are you aware, ladies and gentlemen, that is very, very risky, as price fluctuate and losses can happen anytime without knocking on your door. Now, the key way we have discovered in Bitcoin world, the solution, the cream de la cream of owning Bitcoin is what we have spelled out here, earning Bitcoin. So if you're on this call tonight, you have to start telling yourself, thank God I'm in this place to start earning Bitcoin. Because by the time we are done with this presentation, you can literally see yourself earning Bitcoin without stress, stressless. Like we said, there is the smartest way to get it. And Bitcoin world makes it what? Simple, fast, and what? Cost effective. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say here anymore. I don't know how much more I will have to emphasize that which I've already spelled out. But now is the time for you to sit back and take that decision by the end of this presentation. And we did not just end by showing you the right way to earn Bitcoin. We have now, tracked the most, effective and transparent channel called the king of smart contracts, meaning they are smart contracts. They are manipulated smart contracts, but there is the king of smart contracts, a groundbreaking evolution in the smart contract space, introducing a powerful continuous Bitcoin earning matrix system designed for true scalability, automation, and long-term opportunity. You hear me over and over talking about opportunity because that is where we are. That is where you are meeting Bitcoin. And now is the time to take advantage of that opportunity with a very unique system that works for you and me, a ready-made growth system, a people-powered network, a smart distribution engine, a smart design, a system designed for the people. At the core of Bitcoin world is a next generation smart contract matrix distribution system built to deliver fair, transparent, and fully automated participation. Ladies and gentlemen, fully automated participation. Here we are not telling you stories. Everything is fully automated. By the time I get to the structure, the pillars of Bitcoin world, you understand what I meant by that. Unlike our traditional network models, where users simply buy into levels, this system introduces a new structure of progression and distribution. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime you find yourself in a space that has no structure, you need to disengage from that space. That's why I'm always super excited, because the structure behind Bitcoin world is top notch, is uncomparable. All right, with a more dynamic, sustainable and aligned with collective growth. That's the system I'm about to show you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin world is built with a very powerful, people-driven futures. Like I said, these are the pillars of this system. And if you understand these pillars, nobody can talk you out of this business. Nobody can tell you something else. Nobody can get you distracted. Because sometimes we have friends and they come in good, in good form, but on the other way, they are sent as agents to distract you from what you have already been designed for. So I want to spell out this structure, this future, so that you can understand how best you can position yourself with Bitcoin world. Like we said there, it is a fully decentralized system, a fully decentralized, fully automated execution, transparent smart contracts, auto spillover mechanism, no human manipulation, unlimited recycles and re-trains, instant transactions, no withdrawal charges, no hidden charges, no admin control, no owner control. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get me right here. No company dependency. Sometimes people think, oh, Dr. Seiko or Magic Malaysia, oh, you guys need to do. See, anything that needs to be done in this business, it's all subject to you. The very day you step into Bitcoin world, you have just deployed your own business to the world. But the amazing thing that a lot of people, the mistake people make is that we are used to following companies. So when you come here, you come with that same mindset. No, the very day you step into Bitcoin world, you have just deployed your own organization, your own company to the world. So you have to stand to talk to the world, to let them know that you have a blockchain that has never been there before, a project that has never been there before, a project that gives them, independent right to run it according to their pace without any pressure, without any hype, right? Immutable blockchain code. That's what you have here. Unlimited earning potential, self-sustained reward cycle. Ladies and gentlemen, I've met people sometimes, they say, oh, Dr. Seiko, what if people stop coming into the system? I say, oh, you can say that because you don't understand Bitcoin world. The moment you understand Bitcoin world, it is a self-sustained reward cycle system, meaning there is never a time that this system goes to sleep. 24/7, the system is working. The very day this system stops working, it means you have stopped working. But for others, the system is working all around the world, unlimited access globally. That's the beauty about this system. No human interference, code-based fair distribution, anti-manipulation mechanism, real-time dashboard updates. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce to you the system that never stopped paying Bitcoin, which you only need to start with just 0.001 BTC. I just want to pause it here because I want to know, I've been talking, I'm not getting response. I want to know that everyone is on this call with me. Can you just quickly go to affirm what I've just read out? Go to the chat box, type for me 0.001 BTC. I just want to know that you and I are in the same page as we go ahead to explain people that the only money that will ever leave your pocket for a lifetime into Bitcoin world is 0.001 BTC. You know, I cannot assume that we all know it until you type it, because whatever you write, it remains with you. So I want to know, I want to acknowledge those who have, just acted based on this simple instruction. I want to see your message on the chat box. Thank you, Magic Malaysia, always on point. Blaze Van. Oh, CH Expert. Thank you so much, Rachel. Wow, wow. Akim Prince. Wow. Patricia. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Tulipua. Thank you, Nelly. You got it, you got it, you got it. Everyone, you are the best. JN, thank you so much for your response. All right, so guys, your entry unlocks a community-driven system built for what? Continuous growth. The moment you come into this system with the requirement of just two, that entry has unlocked a community-driven system built for continuous growth, unending growth, 247. At every time, even when you're swimming, when you are playing, when you are having time out with your children, this system is unlocked for unending stream of Bitcoin. So, guys, this is something worth sharing. Now, this system did not just come by accident. It was carefully crafted on a matrix engine called the VAR Unity. Now, this is what made Bitcoin World unique and totally different from whatever you think you might have seen. In VAR Unity here, now we introduce our breakthrough system, the VAR Unity, our matrix engine, a new way for everyone to earn Bitcoin through a fully automated structure. Remember, I kept on hammering on structure. This is very, very key. VAR Unity unite us as one, creating shared reward, collective power. All right, guys, collective power and a future that lasts. This is what everyone, if I'm right, everyone has always prayed for. We have done businesses that, within 5 months, 1 year, the system packed up. But we want to go into a future that lasts with Bitcoin World. That's why we are very, very excited and always thankful to God that we have found that system. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through the heartbeats of Bitcoin World. Now, if you look at this matrix board here, it's all fully coded. Everything, both the colors, both the numbering, both the blocks, they are all coded for your benefits. And at this point, I just want to put the icing on what I've been saying as a result of this board. Because by the time I will bring up this, everything I've been saying to you were all coded into this, matrix board. So it's important you pay rapt attention as I quickly take you through this matrix board. Because when you understand the color codings, you understand the numeric codings, you understand the block codings, you will fully understand why Bitcoin World is absolutely nothing compared to whatever you might have done before. I've met people, they said, oh, Dr. Seko, I've done matrix system. Oh, matrix system got stuck at one point or the other. Oh, matrix system this. Ladies and gentlemen, without making noise, and stand with me to cut off the noise. Listen to me while I take you through step by step, precept upon precept, how this matrix system differs and totally different from whatever you might have seen. First and foremost, let me draw your attention. This is not a 2x3 matrix system. What you are looking at is a hard code command matrix. So anywhere you go and somebody asks you, what kind of matrix system is being run in Bitcoin World? Be bold and courageous enough to tell them we are running a hard code command matrix system, which has never been there before. And I'm going to prove that to you in a jiffy. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, first and foremost, I want to take you through the keynotes on this matrix board. The keynote here says, once the first two members join, the spillover system becomes active. Ladies and gentlemen, this calls for your attention. This means something, meaning the moment you have come in and you have gotten two members, two wallets, as the case may be, join you, the spillover system becomes active. At this point, anything can happen in your business. Even though I met some people, they say, oh, yes, I've gotten my 2 people, but I'm yet to get. I said, no, you are looking at the wrong thing. Because the system work based on this. The moment there are activities in your structure, in the team, which is running, in no distant time, it will happen to you. But why would you want, when you have the opportunity to run with a Ferrari, you want to go and take a Toyota to run on a race? Most of us have the opportunity, as far as this opportunity is concerned, to run this race with a Ferrari. And when you do that, ladies and gentlemen, your unending stream of Bitcoin wealth knows no bound. Right. Now, like we said there, after activation, you start enjoying free bonus benefit generated automatically from both your uplines and downline. Whoa, are you serious? You mean I've come into a space where I can benefit from my upline effort, not just my downline effort. Pari pursue from both ends. Be all working together as a community, as a team, growing collectively. That's the beauty of this matrix board that you are looking at right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly take you through the numbers and the color codings. Now, every yellow color coding that you have seen here, they stand for something important. Every green color coding you have seen here, they stand for something very, very important. And this is the startup of your business. So let's start with the green color. We say there, 2 incomes represented in the green color codings, they go to your upline. And who is your upline? Let's say this is you on yellow. Now you brought in your 2. The first income of this person that enters in your block 1 under your matrix board. Remember, this guy brought his income 100%. The system said 100% of that income will go to your own sponsor, whoever sponsor you into this system. 100%, meaning that income goes to his wallet. There's nothing like 99%. Whoa, you went ahead to bring in the second person. The second person who enters block 2, 100% of his income goes to your upline. Can you see how we all are interconnected and interwoven as far as this matrix board is concerned? Now, looking at this matrix board, some people say, oh, is a binary matrix board. No, it's not. What we have depicted here is just for you to understand the balancing of the structure, because every structure must always be in a balanced state. It cannot just go just like that. All right. And it's important you understand, as I explained here. So you can see that the green color represents 2 incomes to your upline. Let's talk about the yellow color. The yellow color income represents 6 incomes to your own personal wallet. Whoa, this is amazing. Meaning you alone on just one circle 1, which you came in with just 100% payment. By the time you are circling out of this block, you would have received in your wallet, it's more than that, but in your own personal wallet, you would have received 600% income. How amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, are you aware that some people achieve this in 1 day? Some people achieve this in 2 days, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, as the pace may be. That's why I said you decide whether you want to run this race with a Ferrari or a Danfo Boss. The choice is yours. Right. Now we talk about the green color, the blue color. We say 2 income for your next slot. Whoa. Your next slot. That, remember I said much more monies to your credit. Now, if you look block 4 and block 5, they are showing blue colors, meaning these incomes are your income. But the system, in order not to stall the structure, the system will automatically take this 100% income in block 4 and 100% income in block 5, put it together to buy you Circle 2 while you're still in Circle 1. By so doing, there is a continuous progression in the entire ecosystem of Bitcoin world. Nothing is stalling it. The system is not waiting for you to take out of your pocket to buy the next slot. Automatically, the system does that. And that happens between block 4 and block 5. Meaning it's still your income, but the system uses it to buy you into the next slot. Ladies and gentlemen, are you not amazed? And yet, you are still in Circle 1. So by just 5 people joining your business, automatically, you have already started earning. Not just earning, you have already entered slot 2 while you're still in slot 1. You see? So you need to be strategic approaching this business. That's why I tell people sometimes you can tell people we are going for 5-5 per entry. We are going for 3 per entry. That's the strategy. Don't just come for 2. 2 will be a little bit draggy for you. Do 3. The moment you come in, bring in 3 people, instantly you're already earning. Motivation setting. The moment you come in, bring in 5 people, instantly you have already started earning, and you're already in the next, slot, which is slot 2. This is amazing, right? I believe we all understand what the blue color represents. Now we talk about the apple green. Apple green, very sweet. We say 3 incomes to your downline. Whoa, meaning your effort is going to benefit your downlines. Gone are those days where the downlines are working while you are sleeping or doing something else. Now we all working together, all hands on deck. That is what this structure depicts. Now we say 3 income, meaning income on block 7, income on block 10, income on block 13. 100%. They will meet your downline on any open block of their business. So long they have filled the first 2. Any other block that is open, this income will come there to feed. If it comes there on their block 3, boom, they have received money from somebody that they don't know, courtesy of your efforts. This is how amazing this system is. Then we talk about the purple, which is 1 income for recycle. This is another unique point everyone on this call must understand. There's what we call recycling, meaning that, this Circle 1 will never end till thy kingdom come. It's a continual process, non-stop. All right? So this will buy you in again to the circle over and over again. Now, before I will take you to where this block 14 effect will play out, I just want to quickly call your attention on something. Now, guys, there's something I want you to understand, because some people have made that mistake. The moment you come in, always ensure, even if you have opened another extra account by yourself, when you register in somebody, always ensure the second person is balanced in. Because if you only register, let's just say this is you, and you register block 3, all right? And you did not register block 4, all right? Now, block 3 went ahead to bring his 2 here. Automatically, you have shot yourself on the leg, because you are going to lose out. But imagine you register this guy on block 3 and block 4 is instantly, and block 3 went ahead to bring his 2. Automatically, you are receiving money instantly on your own block 3, right? So I just cite that example. I'm not using the entire board. I just use this side to show you. So you must always bring about the system balancing. And the system balancing only has to do with every ID must have 2 people under it. You have qualified for all benefits, non-limited benefits. So that you must have at the back of your mind. But when you bring in as an idea, you only brought in 1 person and you allow that person to go walking, you are doing yourself a disfavor. You are not doing the right thing. All right. I believe somebody has caught that point. Right. Let's make progress. Now, Circle 14 that I told you will recycle you into Circle 1 again, but a subsequent circle. Now, this is what we call the subsequent circle. Everything that I've explained in the previous board is the same thing here. There are only 2 unique features that make this different from the previous one. Now, if you look here, every other thing remains the same, but block 4 and block 5 is different. Remember, in the previous board, you have blue. Here you have blue nowhere, because the previous board will always take up, Circle 1, 2 to 12. All right. But in your subsequent circle, you don't need to buy the next slot, because the previous one has taken care of it. So it does be recycling you over and over again. That's why we call it the subsequent circle. Now, this block 4, now what happens since we are no more buying the next lot? So what happened to the income in block 4? That's why the developer said, hey, this system, the income will go to what we call the royal pool. Now, that royal pool is what we use to reward everyone that has ranked in this business, meaning there are another streams of income, residual income for life. The moment you start ranking, you are in for life. You will be making money every 21st of every month for life, independent of the rank you have hit, ranging from rank 1 to rank 4. As we make progress, I'm going to show that to you. All right. So all that income, every income that comes there, you just on block 4. You remember 100% payout on this will go for that royal pool to pay out. Then block 5, the system said is added to your own personal wallet income. So remember, your previous wallet is 6 income. Right now on your subsequent wallet, you will be receiving what? 7 income as a result of what? The income coming through block 5. That's all. But every other thing remains the same, just like I've explained to everyone in this previous board. All right. So like I said, this system runs in a numeric order. So that's why we call it here the earning flow structure. You see, any ID that hits on your this thing on your matrix board, 1 and 2 goes to your first upline and second upline. You know, number 3 goes to you. Number 4 and 5 go to buy you the next lot. Number 6 go to you, and so forth and so forth. Then the subsequent, the same thing is applicable, just like I've already explained. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I just want to pause here to, have one of our key part funders, chip in 1 or 2 things before we wrap up this presentation. I think I believe Magic, you're still there. You have something to say based on what I've just explained to the team. And I also have DJ Kennedy. You just have 1 or 2 things to say before we wrap up on this presentation. Over to you, sir.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you very much. Beautiful presentation, Brother Dr. Seiko. Greetings to everyone. This is Magic from Malaysia, hailing from Malaysia. Time now is 1:50 in the morning. Yeah, I always enjoy this Zoom with everyone around the world. Right. The gist of this Bitcoin wealth is for the people who wants to use a small amount of money to make a huge income, right? Gradually and perpetually. So, what is the small amount of money? Dr. Seiko has requested everyone write down 0.001 BTC. At today's price, it's only about 62, 63, less than $65. But imagine the cost of, 2 or 3 pizzas, $65. And this actually unlock you with the matrix, whereby you can earn 61 Bitcoin again and again. So this does not require a person to invest 500 US dollars or 1,000 US dollars. All right. So this actually involves a huge income, a legacy, a life-changing income for everyone by way of mathematics, not by way of trading, not by way of lending, staking, none of that. So with a 0.001 BTC, what can a person do? If you were to invest elsewhere or anything, how much can you get from a $60 investment, right? Can they pay you 10% a month, 20% a month, right? But in here, the minimum you receive the moment people sign up under you after the first and second, right? The first one goes to the first upline, second one go to the second upline. Similarly, your downline, when your downline bring in the first one, it go to you. The second one go to your upline. Then your second layer downline bring in someone. The first one go to their upline. The second one go to their second upline, which is you. So this is how it operates. It operates in the fairest possible, fairest manner you can see, yeah, in all the program that I have joined before in the last 25, 30 years, yeah. So this is one very practical, easy to do program, right? And it is real-time payment. Now, if you have joined and you have not done anything, let's say you go to bed, you stay away from the program for the next 5 years, right? It doesn't really matter. 5 years later, someone joined using your referral link, right? You get paid, right? But that is 5 years later. Would you want to wait for 5 years for an income, right? If you join and 5 minutes later someone else join, right? If it is the third position in your matrix, you receive your income. So we have only started for about 8 weeks, 8 weeks, yeah, eight weeks plus a few days, 2 months plus a few days. Now, there are many people who are already receiving the slot 2 income, which is 0.002, which is 200%. Slot 3 is not 300%. Slot 3 is double of 200%. It's 400%. Slot 4, the income is not 400%, it's 800%. So it goes 100%, 200%, 400%, 800%, 1,600%. My brother and sisters, if it is 1,600%, if you were to join somewhere, right, forex trading or something, and they reluctantly promise you a 1% per day, brothers and sisters, 1,600% requires 1,600 days. Divide by 365 days per year. That's 6 years. But you get it here in just one hit. One hit, right? Tonight in this Zoom, there are numerous people here who receive 800%, 1,600% in just that is in just one hit, one click. Someone else joined with 0.001, and because it trigger an auto upgrade, trigger another auto upgrade, trigger another auto upgrade, and payout. That payout can be to you, to your downline, to your downline's downline, to your upline, or to your upline's upline. So this is something uh, I I see so many people. Even I myself, I bring in my friends, my peers from Asia. All of them are happy. They are thankful to me. Last night I had a meeting with a group of leaders. They all make good income, so they are thankful. So this is something, a project I confidently dare to invite people to join. Right. So I feel so good. People say good things about me because they are making the correct income, very, very nice income. And just in time to come, in a few months' time, many people will be making many Bitcoins, right? Maybe in a year they make 60 Bitcoin, maybe in a year they make 30 Bitcoin, maybe in a year they make only 1 or 2 Bitcoin. That's not too bad either. 1 or 2 Bitcoin is at least $100,000 or $200,000, right? So I wish everyone happy accumulating of Bitcoin with Bitcoin wealth, right? Thank you very
Whoa.
much. Back to you, Dr. Seiko.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Magic.
Thank you.
Always on point. You know, guys, when Magic was talking, he drew my attention to something very unique. He's talking about the percentage ratio of what each and every one of us is making. Are you aware, ladies and gentlemen? I want someone, when I will open the room, to tell me if you have ever acquired such a percentage ratio within the short possible time of just 2 months frame time. Some of us on this call today, are you aware that some of us have made over 128,000%? I'm telling you, some of us here have made over 256,000% within the space of 2 months. Some of us have made over 32,000%. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say, but to thank God for such an amazing opportunity. What is your goal on this call tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Look at the numbers here on the slots. Are you aware that you are headed to 1,000,000%? Not just 1,000,000, you're headed to 2,048,000%. Ladies and gentlemen, what on earth can be equal to this than what you are seeing with me tonight with Bitcoin World. I want to see a celebrating emojis, because you can't just see something. See, whatever you don't celebrate, you don't get it. Drop those celebrating emojis, because I'm super, super, super excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super, super excited. I'm seeing thousands, 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 1,000%. Whoa, thank you, Magic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing our attention. Look at it here. It's on the board. It's everything here, well boldly written out. We are headed for 2 million %. And that is my call. Now look at this, slots. We have what we call a doubling effect slots play out. Meaning your slot 1 is your 100%. Your slot 2 is your 200%. Your slot 3 is your 400%, a doubling effect. Your slot 4 is your 800%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something worth sharing. This is something you must tell anyone, even if they care to listen or not. Insist they listen to you. We're talking about numbers. Numbers don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, numbers don't lie. These are the play outs. But I would always like to take you through the, matrix potential simulation of how these, slots can generate you nothing less than 61 Bitcoin. This is 61,342%. Thank you, Magic, for the percentage ratio. This is my language. 61 million, ladies and gentlemen. So if we are talking about BTC, some people, it might be sounding rocket science. We are talking about the percentage play out. Tell me which business we all have ever made that you have seen 61 million. The owner of the business will close the business before you get there. They will shut it down. They will shut it down. But thank God for Bitcoin World. That's why I said when I started, I said, there is a second chance for everyone on this call tonight. And if you miss it here, you have yourself to blame. Now look at those hitting slot 12 in Bitcoin World. You would have circular 12 times on slot 1, 11 times on slot 2, 10 times on slot 3. You know the value play out on each of those slots. Cumulatively, you would have made nothing less than 61 million %. And 61 Bitcoin in a simple entry that unlocks a high-powered system capable of generating 61 BTC through what? Continuous cycle. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ranks I told you about. I said you have a residual income played out on these ranks. If you're on this call tonight, make no mistakes and don't joke. Don't joke with this opportunity. The moment you come in and bring your 2 people, you have become an ignite. But the moment you hit the first rank, which it means you have come into slot 3, ladies and gentlemen, you have considered to be a beginner. And you have come to, residual income for life. Every month, whether you're working or you're not working, the system has no choice but to, whatever is generated, to pay you. Ladies and gentlemen, and some people are still pursuing shadows, return on investment, where somebody can wake up any minute and close shops against your wish. My dear brothers and sisters, now is the time to wake up to the reality. Then we'll talk about you coming to slot 6, where you become a leader, rank 2. Meaning, the fact that you are in slot 6, ladies and gentlemen, are you aware that all the benefit that is on the pool for slot 3 will still be paid to you, and all the benefit that is in the pool for slot 6 will still be paid to you? How much more when you hit slot 9, become a champion? Whoosh. Continuous. Then you move from slot 9 to slot 12, the grand champion of Bitcoin World. That is where I'm headed to. And I'm leaving no stone unturned. I'm not sleeping, and no man born of a woman can talk me out. We are here to win. Until we hit slot 12, I'm not sleeping. Maybe at slot 12, I can be relaxing, because at that point, I make money every day. I was talking to some people. I said, guys, see, we are at the pioneering stage. At this point, you need to build. Build yourself to slot 12. Ladies and gentlemen, you will never, for a day, lack money in your wallet. I'm telling you, you have already created a system that will work for you. You hand over your password to your generation upon generation, because this system will be there working for you and I. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. So at this point, I want to quickly show you the key advantages of the world first matrix plan, fully transparent and automated. Yes, there are no limit or reward based on ranks, no expiration of freeze policy for slots, automatic and instant withdrawals. Why we always say withdrawals is just for a layman to understand. There are no withdrawals here, ladies and gentlemen. Everything goes straight to your wallet. Limitless earning through unlimited slot what? Recycling. Automatic slot upgrade featuring the quickest spillover mechanism. That says it all, my dear friends. So at this point, I want to call everyone on this Zoom tonight, and I'm pleading with you. And maybe this is the last time I will plead with you, because God brought you here for a purpose. So I will talk to you because God brought us here to hear each other. Join the movement and own the future. I can only say this. I'm not going to follow you in your bedroom to say, remember what I've said. But a word is enough for the wise. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come to the conclusion of this presentation. At this point, I want to welcome, DJ Kennedy to, chip in one or two things. Is DJ there? Before we take testimony from participants. See, ladies and gentlemen, please, it's always important you share your experience. When you share your experience, there is somebody that is here that you need to remove him or pull him out of his comfort zone. Until you step out or until you hear people talk, you will not understand that something is somewhere for you. And sometimes God gives you this opportunity to be an influence and a motivator to someone. But when you keep it, you are robbing those people of their opportunities. So that's why in our Zooms, we don't take questions. We take testimonies. Questions are for your sponsor or whoever invited you. They are granted enough to take care of whatever. And if it's beyond what they can explain, we are always available for any further explanation in order not to take other people's time. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any testimony on this call, please put up your electronic hand and talk to us. I want to hear your testimony. I want to feel you. Some of us are already receiving 0.008. Some of us are already receiving 0.004. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ideal opportunity of our time. Right. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, everyone. While we are waiting for those leaders to prepare themselves as they share their testimony, a quick one, let me just play out a very unique song. I want you to listen to these lyrics, because for me, it's not about the beating, it's the wordings. If you can listen to the wordings, they will minister something to you. So just listen and enjoy before we take our testimonies. All right.
Great day, great people, great leaders rise again. Open your eyes and see the future. Digital wealth is moving around the world.
Yeah, guys, moving around the world.
Don't sleep on your destiny.
Don't sleep on your destiny.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bitcoin wealth is here today. Changing many lives in every way.
Yeah.
Focus your mind and never delay. Coins keep dropping every day. Every hour, every minute. Blessings flowing, come and get it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Tell your brother, tell your sister. Worldwide movement getting bigger. Wake up in the morning with a positive vibe. Opportunities knocking, don't run and hide. Many people suffering, looking for a way. Bitcoin revolution coming every day. No more fear and no more doubt. Stand up strong and work it out. Learn the system, stay determined. Your breakthrough already confirmed. One person tell another one. financial grace. No discrimination, every tribe and race. Poor man rising, strong and free. Digital future for you and me. Bitcoin wealth is here today, changing many lives in every way. Focus your mind and never delay.
Focus your mind, guys. Don't give room to distraction.
Every hour, every minute.
Yes.
Blessings flowing, come and get it. Tell your brother, tell your sister. Worldwide movement getting bigger. Some people laugh when the journey starts, but determination gives a lion heart. Plant your seed and watch it grow.
With the lion
Step
heart?
by step, your wealth will flow. No lazy mind, no negativity. Hard work brings prosperity. The world is changing very fast. Smart people moving at last. Let's go. Bitcoin movement never stop. Wallet getting heavy non-stop. Africa rising to the top. Tell somebody. Make them tell somebody. Financial freedom for everybody. Root rock reggae.
Root rock reggae,
Digital
man.
blessing. Bitcoin world forever.
Yeah, man. Whoa. Whoa. Man, I'm enjoying this. Guys, this is amazing. This is super enjoying, full of enjoyment. See, life is beautiful. Enjoy your life. Don't be stereotyped. Don't be locked in a box. Be where you are being celebrated and where you are being tolerated. And that is the beauty of life, my dear friends. This is where you make money, real money, without hurting anybody. Today, due to the past things we have done, some people are calling, oh, okay, when am I having? I'm tired. I don't want it again. You can't see anybody calling you in Bitcoin world, oh, where's my money or where's that? Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the right place at the right time. Without taking much of our time, I have one of our very great leader. We are working out something in the federal capital of Nigeria in person of Honorable Dayo. Honorable Dayo, I want you to unmute yourself and greet the house and just share your experience with Bitcoin world. Over to you, Honorable Dayo. Are you there? You can unmute yourself. The room is open. All right. I think I'm not. Honorable Dayo, are you there? All right. Do we have any other leader that want to share testimony, your experience so far? Kindly unmute yourself and talk to us. I've opened the room. Unmute yourself and talk to us. And if you're joining us for the first time on this call, I want to specially meet you. Kindly unmute yourself and greet the house. Am I being heard? Hello, am I being heard? It's like, everybody is muted there. Is it that you cannot unmute yourself? I've unmuted the room. Co-host, can you confirm that with me?
Yeah, let us invite
we can hear you, sir.
leadership level or Mr. Lawrence, yes.
All right. I have my sister Prima on the call. You can unmute yourself and greet the house.
Hello, Doc. It's awesome to be here. I've been traveling and all I can say is the project is moving in an amazing way. But forget all of that. More importantly, we're working in a contract that has so much to offer in terms of how we build the ecosystem. And also, as Magic shared earlier, Doc, people are now reaching their 800%, which is amazing. I just believe that together we are stronger, all of us in Bitcoin Wealth. And unity, that's why we call unity in blockchain. Unity and collaboration makes it easier for everyone. So love you guys. Love you, Dr. Siko. Magic
Love
and
you.
DJ, I miss you a lot. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you. Amazing leader. Thank you so much. You are the best. All right. Can we hear from another leader in the house, please? Unmute yourself and talk to us. We want to hear your beautiful voice.
Let's hear
Honorable
from
Tayo, are you
Mr.
there?
Brother Achiever. Brother Achiever.
Hello.
Yeah.
Greetings to you, leadership. Let's hear a
Yeah,
few
good
words
evening,
from you,
everyone.
brother. Success.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much, Dr. Seko, for the wonderful presentation. You are always doing a great job, and people are really understanding the business. Well, I don't really have much to say. All I can say that I'm in heaven with this opportunity. Every blessed day, I am happy because I have found something whereby I am building my retirement. Yes, because if you are being told different opportunity, you will understand that what we have here is the best. This is the perfect project for everyone out there. Anyone that want to really build wealth, that want to escape poverty, that want to end poverty, this project is for you. I know not everyone will be rich. Not everyone is destined to be rich. Even though we try to present the whole business, try to motivate you every day, if you are destined to be poor, you'll be poor. But we are trying our best to make sure that you escape poverty. But there's nothing we can do if you are not taking action. Like I keep on telling people, lack of knowledge, lack of understanding always keep us behind, always keep us in poverty. Because we don't understood, or let me say we don't understand how things work. Because of that, we remain behind. If you understand what is blockchain, what is smart contract, even though you don't have 100% knowledge about blockchain, but the fact is that you are in a project where earning go directly to your wallet. You don't have to place any withdrawal for you waiting for some hours or waiting for days before the money will hit in your personal wallet. A project we have here, the earning go directly, automatically. That alone should give you peace of mind. Because we have done a lot of platform whereby you request for a withdrawal, you'll be waiting for 24 hours, you'll be waiting for 2 days or 3 days before the money will land in your wallet. What else are you looking for? So I'm encouraging everyone tonight, if you want to escape poverty, you want to make serious money, this project here is the right project for you. If you like, you can keep on running up and down. You can keep on jumping up and down with every, ROI platform that comes. I'm telling you, in many years to come, you still remain the same. You have to ask yourself a question. Since you have been into all this, ROI platform, have you gained that financial freedom you're looking for? Have you gained the financial freedom? Because the reason why we're fighting every day, hustling every day, is for us to be financially stable. Have you really gained that financial freedom? Do you love the way you jump around every year, you struggle? You build relationship in network, and before you know everything, your reputation is being you jeopardize your reputation. Do you love it? So my people, this opportunity we have here is the best. For me, I am building it very, very massively. I am well committed to this project because I hate poverty. Yes, I hate it. And to prove that I hate it, I put the work in every blessed day because so many people, they say, oh, poverty, oh, I'm broke, but they are not ready to put the work in. You hate poverty, you want to be rich, you struggle with rent, you struggle with your bills, your children's school fees, your family, but when you see opportunity, I will help you at least to be able to, be solving some family issues and bills and everything. You are still giving excuses in poverty, in lack. I don't know. I don't understand because mad people don't reason. Mad people act madly. and you cannot get well until you get mad. So please, I'm encouraging everyone tonight. If you want to escape poverty, embrace this opportunity. If you want to accumulate BTC, embrace this opportunity. This opportunity is giving you a second chance for you to accumulate BTC, Bitcoins. Very easy, as many as possible you want. So please, grab and embrace this opportunity. In fact, if you don't have money, you can go and borrow money, because in this project, you don't lose anything. It's a community project. It's not an investment platform. It's not a trading investment system. It's a community project. That means you are losing nothing here. Put the money in, share the opportunity with 2 or 3%, your money is back. What are you being afraid of? May God help us. Please embrace this opportunity. Thank you.